was on vacation.
Yeah, in
Are you
Jamaica.
ready to start?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on you, for you to tell me.
Oh, been ready.
You good?
Yeah, I shared all the links.
Okay, we're good.
Thank you. Yay! Okay, welcome back to Other Words for Horror. It is your host, Mila, and we're back for a second week in a row, which, well, dude, it's like unheard of.
Holy shit, yeah.
I know. And today we're here with Miss Cali Caliente. I hope I'm saying it right? And then we're back, of course, with Emily, my bestie. You guys know her from plenty of episodes. Callie, if you want to introduce yourself a little bit and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Hi, it's me, Cali Caliente. That's the Cali Caliente, your favorite ebony porn star. And I'm just here to answer some questions.
Yes.
That for me.
Yay. Thank you so much for coming on. I saw like a while ago you said that you wanted to be on more podcasts. And I was like, oh my God, I love her. But then we kind of lost contact. But nah, I'm so glad you're back here. So, okay. So what do you do mainly? Like what?
Like as what a horrible question to start with.
Miss Anal.
Deep throating.
I'm like, okay, like in my head, I'm like, porn, stripping, like whatever. But yes, actually, that's amazing. How did you even decide that you were gonna be like the anal queen? Did you always like that?
Was that a starting point?
Yeah. I actually always enjoyed anal. I had done it a few times with the person that I was with years ago, and he was pretty big.
Oh my gosh!
I liked it.
I always say this, but I'm like, people that can take like a lot in their ass, like you need like so many trophies, because that is actually a skill.
I'm working on it. He was like the size of my wrist.
Oh my God.
And I took it pretty well.
Yeah, you did.
And then, I mean, it hurt a little bit, but he really wanted to do it. He had been like asking for it.
Yeah.
But it was his birthday. And
oh my God, I was going to ask, was it his birthday?
We were at his mom's house at the time, and like, she didn't really like me.
Oh, no. so you're like, you know what? Yes.
Yeah, so we have to be quiet. And I think it was kind of like a revenge thing a little bit. It's like this.
I love that. I love that. Like, that's why your son's in here stuffing me. That's hilarious. Yeah.
How old were you, if you don't mind me asking?
Question. I was in my 20s for sure. I probably was about like 25.
Oh.
Okay.
We can definitely back up. I guess I started off with a crazy question. But when did you start doing like creating content and all that? Did you like strip first, or like what did you, if we all started from the beginning?
I did start out dancing. And then I started doing content creation after that. It was one of those things where like someone had hit me up and was like, hey, we got this new website. It was ismygirl.com.
Oh, wait, what is it? Is My Girl?
Ismygirl.com. It's still popular.
Oh, really?
It was introduced by the people who run Kink Magazine.
Oh, okay, I've heard that, yeah.
So that's kind of like where I started. Like that's when I got my Cali Love tattoos.
Oh, dope.
I was like live on their Instagram, Facebook. Like I did a promo thing for Is My Girl, and then I started becoming a content creator. And in that aspect, I was just like at home with a ring light, like doing like different outfits. And
yeah.
Like a butt plug, and I started like stuffing myself and just like doing like little stuff at home.
I love a butt plug.
So I was definitely always in anal.
Yeah. I'm like, that's amazing. Interesting. And how long have you been doing it now? Like just a couple years? Because I feel like, I don't know, you're so popular. Did you shoot to like fame right away within like the industry, or was it like a slow climb?
Absolutely not. I actually started shooting my content, and like my very first boy girl like collab that I did was actually with my best friend, and it was in like 2017, 2018-ish, around that time.
Yeah.
And at that point I was just like, I'm trying to be serious, like, what's up?
Yeah.
And he didn't really want to get into it, so we kind of like went our separate ways, and I was just like, whatever, this is what I'm gonna do. And I was like, I'm gonna move to LA. And because like at home in the Bay Area, we didn't really have a big foundation for mainstream. It was more like the kink thing.
Oh.
So I ended up working in the kink factory a few times before I decided that I really wanted to be serious and step over from just being a solo content creator or someone who's like doing fetish porn, which
right.
the eyes of the agents in LA at that time, they were like, oh, you're just a hobbyist. You're not going to be a star.
Oh, rude. That's fine.
They would actually say that to you?
They were like, we're not going to fly you out. We're not gonna triple book you to get you to come out here because it doesn't work like that. They were just like, yeah, we're not. They didn't want to do anything for me. So I was just like, all right, well, I know there's another way. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go to LA myself and I'm gonna go network, and I did, and then I got more into the content creation world where I was kind of like tiptoeing into getting into mainstream.
Yeah.
So kind of like shooting like blowjob scenes. Guys used to hit me up and I'd be like, nah, I'm just sucking dick.
Okay, period though.
I don't know you like that, but I'll give you head on camera, like, but that's it, you know? And then I had like this one guy that was kind of like relevant at the time in it, and he was like, let's make content. I was like, cool. So me and him started making content because I felt comfortable with him. Right. And then after that, like, I think my double blowjob content, that shit went viral.
Okay.
Yes. And then so after a while, like I just kind of kept focusing on doing that.
That's dope. And then double blowjobs.
I would watch other girls that were actually in the industry already and kind of like not take notes, but like I found like one girl, which I love her now. We're like industry sisters, Lala Ivy.
Ooh.
And
that's my favorite. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's my baby.
Absolutely.
She's like my industry sister wife.
Oh, I love that. See, whole community.
Absolutely.
Lala Ivy.
And yourself. Ivy. Yeah, this is great.
Lala Ivy. Okay, Ben.
And then so I followed her, and then I saw the agency she was under, and they were all women owned. And I was like,
that's dope.
The other agencies that I had been talking to, which were men owned, were like, no, you gotta be fucking taking 2 dicks up the ass, and if you want to be a star. And I was just like,
of course, of course, that's what the
we're
men
not like
owned
that.
ones were saying.
Yeah.
And so I ended up having a meeting with the agency. I met with one of the agents, and she pretty much was just like, you have to change your name, keep your hair long, and tone up. And we will take you on, and we're gonna have you sign at AVN, and then like basically that happened in 2020, right before the pandemic happened, and I shot my very first boy girl, which was my very first mainstream scene. Went viral again. I actually went viral
I'm
because
so excited.
I was sucking one guy off. He finished in my mouth, and then I literally took the spit and used it on the other guy to make him come.
Yes! That's hot as fuck.
You use the spit or the cum?
Both, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I had to make him come too.
Fuck yeah. No, it's great. Just
it was like, we're not gonna stop and like clean it up.
I'm just trying to paint the picture. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that went viral. That got nominated for an award, and the rest is pretty much history.
That's amazing.
Everything I put out would just kind of like go up.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah.
So. You're like an inspiration. This is like an inspiring ass story, I think.
Have you had like a moment where you felt like you arrived in that industry where like hey, like I belong here, I'm a real member of this community? Like, is there anything like that sticks out?
Yeah, I think that kind of like hit me when I did my Tushy debut.
Ooh, and I love
they're all funny words, right?
No, right. That's right.
Yeah, my Tushy.
But to me, that was like okay, because for me, like. It was a huge deal because it was really the company that I wanted to do my first anal with.
Okay.
And so, like, even though I was doing like it got real tricky during the pandemic where there were things that were occurring that like my agent was kind of like trying to push me. She's like, if you want to make more money, you got to get shot out. You got to take whatever you can get right now. Like it's already hard because of the pandemic. Like you're lucky you're getting work. Like, you know,
Right.
I'm just like, calm down, man. Like,
Yeah.
because she was trying to book me for anal gangbang, and I was like, no. I was like, wow. First of all, I was like, how much?
Yeah, right. Whoa, because
I was like,
I need
I
a
was like,
lot.
talking, and I was like, how about we just do a regular gangbang?
Like, yeah.
And then
Because
that was
damn.
viral. So it was just like back to back to back to back. Like I just became like a fan favorite, and I just like grew overnight. And I feel like
Yeah.
I would have gotten further if I maybe didn't like shoot so much so fast. Like, but during the pandemic, I had to shoot a lot of content to make money.
Right, exactly, yeah. So
I think it makes you look more established. Like when I look around, you know, I'm a major porn consumer out here. So, but
aren't we all?
yeah, sort of. But yeah, I don't know. Like it is a weird thing. Like when you see more, I don't know why I think this way, but it is like you think they're more prominent in a certain way, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, like the more kind of you have.
Yeah,
out.
just kind of when you see more and you can get more into the girls because it's like, okay, you see more flavors and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, it's like releasing a podcast. You want to have a bunch to get people hooked, sort of.
But you-
Yeah.
I mean, for me, but yeah.
No, I understand what you're saying. I think just because I have so much free stuff online, it makes it a little harder because I have to build like actual relationships with people.
Right.
Oh, sure.
Like, versus them just being like, oh, I just want to come look at you because your ass and tits are big, or you have a fat ass and your face is pretty. Like, oh, and you fuck like crazy. Like, no, they're like, hey, can I like, I can't take you out? Okay, I'll come watch you strip. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, I'll come buy you a drink and make it rain on you. Like, but I feel like they're way more respectful that way because even though, like, in the back of their mind, they're like, "Fuck, I just want her to like, you know," but they're just
Yeah.
like, "How do I get her to do it?" Like,
yeah.
So it becomes more like a mind game for them and for me because it's just like, well, what are you gonna like? You know, I can do a trick, but like. What are you gonna put in the machine?
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like universal with like sex work as far as it goes. Like, yeah, what are we gonna pay? Like when guys at the strip club are like, well, what are we gonna do? What are you spending though?
Yeah.
I'm like, what's your budget?
What are you,
what's
fucking
your
baby?
price range?
Right.
What are you looking to do tonight?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Like if we're
You want
gonna
to have the time of your life, or do you want to get to know a stripper?
Yeah, which one?
Having the time of your life with a stripper sounds better. I'm just saying.
Such
You
a-
know, but I don't
Period.
know. Like I enjoy what I do, and it makes me feel good knowing that people actually want to know that side of me still, even though they're like, damn, I know she could swallow me whole. They're just like, but like at the end of the day, she's still a person. And I think people kind of don't get that same respect in the industry. So I just kind of like try to focus on staying authentic.
Yeah.
I think it comes across like, you know, I was telling you, I was doing some research, of course, and there was a scene, I don't know, it was something where you were picking up with Ariana Ames and her boyfriend, kind of, and you do this thing where you set up the phone first, and you're just like, you know, I was like, your personality really comes across naturally in it, you know, like that's, so I told Mila before this, I was like, I think she's going to be really fun. Like she has a good vibe just from that, you know, and actually you're a good actor. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, do you feel like you are or not?
I used to think that I would never be able to be an actress until I got into porn.
Yeah.
Like now I'm like, I want to be on the real big screen. I'm like, shit, if I can memorize these corny ass lines.
Dude,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could be.
I can get in character for this. Like, I'm pretty sure I can get in character for a movie scene. But I think it definitely helps that I'm most of the time playing myself in a sense.
Well, yeah, but that's
Yeah.
what most actors do anyway.
That one
like
porn
some
star
version
girl
of that.
got on Euphoria.
So the one
That
with
was
Ariana
HBO.
Ames, that's actually a content trade that we did. It was a collab, and I came up with the idea, and then like I put it on Pornhub on accident because I thought it was just like a clip, and then it like went up and like it got millions of views, and I was like, I gotta leave it up now.
It's
So a lot of
yeah.
people really enjoy that one too. I like I said, a lot of the stuff that I put out, whether it's mainstream or my own production, it just kind of like catches the eye of people. But I think there's still a disconnect. We were talking about it earlier when I was saying like a lot of people know my name, but they don't know my face. But they know my eye tattoos, but they don't know, like they haven't put it together yet.
Yeah.
They might know my name, but they're not following me on social media. Or they might know that like I'm a huge porn star, but like they'll see me like this and be like, oh, wait, aren't you? And I'm like, well, that's the reason why I kind of like, sorry guys. I'm gonna get off of here. You guys can go watch the interview live.
Yeah, and actually comment below. And
why I do like do the hair weaves and the makeup and the nails and all that, because then like in my personal private life when I am just kind of regular, you will come and approach me and be like harassing me and shit like that. So
yeah.
Why do you think people are drawn to you? Like, I mean, you know, what's your perception of it? Is what I like. So I'm a stand-up comic. So there's certain things that I think are why people like me, but then sometimes when I talk to the audience, it's like, oh, they really like this aspect more or something like that. Do you have any experience like that?
I know it's because I'm authentic.
Yeah.
I know the main reason is because like what I do, people know that I actually enjoy it. Like they can feel the energy, and you can sense when like, hold on one second. But you can sense when someone is like not really in the porn industry or like faking it for the money or you know,
you can totally tell.
Like
when it's a dry,
For me, the reason why I think people love me so much is because they know that I'm actually like trying to bust a nut. I don't care who's busting it, but I want you to come. I want you to come. I'm gonna come. You come. Like I want everybody to come. Like you know what I mean? Like that's
me too, please.
For me, that's more so what it's about. It's helping people release.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people watch porn for reasons that are unbeknownst to us. And they're trying to find that escape from their regular life. And sometimes that's just what I provide. I am the fantasy. I am the oasis, the Pandora's box. I'm what you can get at home. Like, you know what I mean? So, but at the same time, in a sense, like, shit, you could. Like, I might look like your wife or your girlfriend. I don't know. I don't know. You know? So I think that the fact that it makes it so I'm so relatable.
Yeah.
I haven't completely dehumanized myself.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you're not like putting on a fake face all the time.
I think that's like what
when I'm excited.
Right. No, I feel like that's why my customers always say they like me, because they're just like, oh, you're definitely just Mila.
You're great at that.
Yeah,
you couldn't fucking fake it if you tried.
I'm just like, like let's have fun, get money. What's that?
Yeah.
So I don't like to like beat around the bush, and I definitely love having sex. So. And my titties. I love my titties.
Like outspoken. Like I don't like to pretend either. That's why I won't collab with a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like in my DMs and I'm just like, first of all, I don't even find you attractive. Let's start there. And it's no offense. It's not an offense. It's just more so like, do people still look at sex as an energy exchange? Because if I go to your page and I see you're a nasty person, I don't want to fuck you anyway.
At all.
Like, you know, and I don't mean nasty like filthy, like
no,
that's like refreshing to hear, actually.
Like you find you find out he's an incel or something, like secretly like a little incel commenter or something.
Because a lot of women
or
they don't like eating pussy. They don't like women, but they'll do it in a threesome with a guy or their man or you know, and all that. And it's just like that's not. I don't give out sympathy fucks.
No.
If I look at you and want to fucking go ham right then, right there, I don't see the need in actually really collabing with you. It's probably going to be whack. Or, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't have a big name.
Right.
Yeah.
I know you probably
like,
don't.
For what?
At least with the big name, I know they know what they're doing. I know I'm going to get the footage that I need. I'm going to make some money off of it. And I'm going to come. Like that sounds like a win-win to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same.
What, like,
what you gonna ask?
Shit. Oh, no, hang on. I want to ask about the scene again, or back to that, because I think you have, like, really good, like, your whatever pathos or whatever, like your writing kind of. So there's a scene there's a scene where you do a that threesome, the one I was referring to earlier, but you get on the girl's boyfriend and then you say you can't touch him right away. So it's like you're the one.
Oh, you were
like,
talking about that.
Yeah. The one I talked to you about, Mila. So I was like, I love it when there's certain like actors you see where it's like, I feel like they are actually like doing original or interesting things that you've never seen or thought of. I'd never seen or thought of that. How'd you come up with that?
I just randomly, I come up with ideas all the time.
That didn't happen though in your life at one time?
Huh?
I mean, it's not from real life.
He wants the fantasy to be.
No. I'm just curious. Like for real.
Really, honestly, it is more so like fantasies that I just have. They are just like literally like I can come up with a scene off the top of my head. I just have a very vivid imagination. I don't know. It's a gift, maybe.
Yes.
This was a question on my pad. Was to say, is it fantasy or are you writing to like what the audience wants? And
we were.
For you, it's fantasy.
We went to shoot. Me and Ariana really, we're good friends. We were like, let's shoot content. We did a girl scene. I came up with the idea for that. We did that, and then after we were like, let's do a boy, girl, and I was like, okay, cool. I was like, well, let's do this. We got to have a storyline. We need something safe for work. I was like, how about I'll act like I'm on live. And I'm just, in the hotel hallway waiting for the elevator. You guys come off of the elevator and then like we'll hit on each other. And then if you guys, you'll act like you're down. And then when I got in the room, I was like, I think I was improvising that moment.
Okay.
I told her she couldn't touch him. But basically I just made her like a female cuck.
Yeah. No, I know. And I'd never seen that. Right, like I was like, that's really cool. Like, I mean, I've just never seen it. So do you take pride in what you do in that way? Like, I mean, are you trying to do original content like that? Or are you just trying to do what makes you feel good? Or like, is some porn hack to you?
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I want it to be original always.
Okay.
And it feeling good just comes with it. For me, I've been in it long enough to see it migrate and change. And
yeah.
And I've learned that people want porn that is relatable. Just like when I don't know if you guys saw the one where I did like, I hopped in an Uber share and I gave the guy head. Like, that's so fucking relatable.
No, but that's how
But I'll watch it right after this. And I'll get a job as an Uber driver.
Yeah. So we were talking about the idea, and when I brought it up, he was like, oh no, we should be a couple. And I'm like, that's too regular. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's too, like, yeah, it'd be nice, but I'm like, no. People want to believe that they can get sex anytime, anywhere from a hot chick. Like,
yes, we do.
That is like the man's biggest myth. And if you add 3 or 4 of them.
It's so funny you say that, Cali, because right before we came here, I was talking to Mila about my Uber driver having super pretty eyes, and I just wanted to fuck him.
Yeah, she was like, I'm fucking horny.
Like, pull this shit over. Let me give you head real quick.
Right.
Facts.
Totally could have.
You guys ever realize that you can bless people like that? Like you actually have that skill that you can like, I'm just going to make this fucking dude's year.
Yeah, plenty people had their year made. That's for sure.
No, you'd be surprised.
I definitely was trying to peek and see if there was a ring or not.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. And then you just go your separate ways. You don't even exchange numbers.
Yeah,
right.
You're say 5 stars.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's too good to be true.
Bye.
5 stars, baby. That's hilarious.
But I feel like there would be less murders and rapes and like stuff like that if people would just have more sex and like came more. I really believe that.
Take mushrooms and fuck.
If somebody asked me what my one wish in the world would be, it would not be millions of dollars. It would be world peace, because then everybody would just be having sex.
I think so too. Yeah, and we don't need to be like working. We can just eat and
money?
fuck.
Right?
Whoever invented rent and bills, it's bullshit.
Man.
It would be lovely if we could just live in just like hedonism lifestyle.
Oh yeah,
forever.
I hate wearing clothes.
I was just looking at
At least we have fun.
I was just looking at my little notepad here from last night, my research, and it says she is a great groaner. She has a great groan. So then I was wondering.
You mean moan?
Like moan, groan, whatever.
No,
No, groan probably hurts, right?
groan sounds like bad. I feel like.
Yeah, it
Groan.
kind of does now that you
Who
say
says
that.
groan?
I don't know. You know, I don't even know how to say a word
This is
besides
why I
pussy.
call you dad.
Yeah, in fact, can you help with that? Is there another word besides pussy that we can?
Coochie.
Yeah, coochie's all right.
I
It doesn't
love
feel natural for me to
coochie.
say that.
See,
though.
I say that
I want
all
to
the
eat your
time.
coochie.
And
I'm a
okay.
white guy. I don't think it works. I don't know.
Coochie.
Honey pot. No.
Honey pot is what all the
Oh,
old
there
guys
you are.
say. So if you want to be like labeled 70 plus, definitely say like your flower, honey pot, anything like that.
Your flower.
Oh yeah, like 80 plus guys at the strip club, they're always being like, your flower.
That's so
Some weird
fucking.
shit.
Sound like a Dracula.
They used
What?
to call it a cabbage way back in the day.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I
You
used
can
to hear
imagine it was
Quim
the
too.
times before like regular baths, I imagine. So,
Call it your shellfish.
yeah.
What is
That tuna flapper? I don't know. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, so this is a
Beaver?
question from
Sorry.
the moaning and groaning. Do you what have you learned about yourself, like from your early like videos you made to seeing it?
Ooh.
Are there any things that you've changed? Like, maybe you were groaning. One time I was with a woman and she asked me, she goes, "Are you okay?" And I go, "What? Yeah, I'm fine." Like, what do you mean?
Oh, she
And
thought
she
you were like
goes,
having a heart attack?
No, she thought she said it sounded like you were in pain because I was going like, and then I listened to what I was doing. I'm like, I sound like half a bitch. Like I was doing this like weird,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was.
It's so embarrassing. The moan, the yelling. It's so intense. I try so hard not to do it, but when I come, I just come so
I think
hard.
it's
No,
hot.
do it. Yeah, don't
I think
fucking.
hot.
But,
Yeah.
but it's like I'd be like,
Yeah.
Yes.
calm down. Like you're
No.
doing great.
No, use them
And then
gloves,
like
dude.
Yeah.
when it's a body shaking, like
Oh, the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think it's embarrassing anyways, because it's just like,
It's natural.
I mean, it's a good sign.
When it's natural, it's just so good. It's great. No,
Yeah.
you're great. You're great at it. What is
I lied to one of the PAs and told her that I was faking it to get breaks during the scenes.
And the whole time it's like real as fuck.
I try not to come because when I come super, super hard, like on set or like during collabs, I'm done. Like I need
You're
a
like,
break.
I'm ready for nap time.
Yeah,
Thank
it's like,
you.
are we done yet?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm. Ooh.
Yeah.
Have you had the best sex of your life in or I guess, have you had any sex on camera that compares to the best sex that you've had off camera?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah.
Because I be
Is there a
seeing some
particular
good-ass
scene you can
fucking
refer us
shit.
to?
No.
No.
I think any scene I see on
She has a
Black,
crush. It's
I'm
okay.
like fucking, I'm like
Ew, it's
jealous.
disgusting. I do. I have a crush, but it was. I would definitely do it again.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Why not? What do you have like a favorite scene of yours? Like just one. If you had to refer everyone to one scene, go watch this one. This is the
My
best
favorite scene
representation.
is my DP scene. That scene, yeah.
The one that you uploaded to Pornhub? Or no, that's
No,
the other one.
It's well, I have a few now. I have my own that I actually did.
Yeah.
I have like 3. And then I have my very, very first ever being DP'd ever in my life was shot with Elegant Angel with Prince Joshua and Don Prince. And I came so hard. I scared Don and he thought that he broke me and he was ready to like grab his shit and leave. He's like, I need to call. And they're like, no, she's fine. And everybody's like, keep recording. And I'm
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
and I'm like on the floor, like shaking and like heaven. And I'm just like, don't touch me. And then I'm like, give me some water. And then like, it was just like a lot. And so we took a little break. And then.
Oh my gosh. That
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
Yeah, it really does.
I'm like, why don't I do porn? I should.
You really
is
should.
awesome.
Was that
I
your
love it.
first
Sounds
DP?
amazing.
You're saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
ever
first
in
one in
life.
your life or just on film?
As ever in life.
That's
yes.
just vagina and anal, right? And then throat and vagina is like Eiffel
Finger cuffs.
Tower.
Finger cuffs, isn't it? Split roast?
Yeah, Eiffel Tower. No, the Eiffel Tower. So you're sucking and getting fucked from behind,
Yeah.
and the guys are like this.
That I love that.
Oh, I
I
see.
love that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So do
Will
we.
come immediately.
What although the double penetration thing, like that just feels like impractical for real life. Like, cause it's hard to find two guys who are willing to like rub their balls together, I think.
That's true. But you'd be
That's where I
surprised. For
struggle.
me, people would do a lot of strange things.
Depends on the chick. It could
and,
override
I
my
feel like it
yeah.
depends where you're going, who you're
I
fucking.
mean, I had no problem booking 2 to 3 DPs after that DP scene. So.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
they
you'd
couldn't
have no
fucking
trouble booking
wait.
anything. But yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Once you get to a
guys
certain
like
threshold.
fucking me. They do. They actually enjoy it. So like, whenever I hit them, they just be like, "Yeah, like let's work." And I'm just like, "Cool."
That's dope. That sounds
Don't
fucking
really
nice.
have sex off camera. So
You
so
don't
like-
really?
Does it make you feel like you like if you're fucking you might as well just put the camera on anyway? Or
I
you
don't
just
outside of. I was like, honestly, because I'm single right now, I don't really have sex outside of shooting porn.
that makes sense.
I don't.
Because you're already coming anyway.
I make myself come a lot.
I don't
Yeah.
think it makes sense.
Same.
I feel that.
Actually, like this past month, I've been making myself come a lot, and it definitely helps with me not wanting to like physically be with someone who doesn't want to physically or like overall be with me.
Yeah, I feel
Because
that.
I'm just at a point where I'm like, sex is cool, but like if it's just sex, like I have to initiate it. I have to be the one that's like, I want to fuck. And
Yeah.
I don't want to do it on camera. You're not just gonna be able to call me and be like, hey, I'm finna. No, you're not. You don't even know where I live. You can't even come to my house. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, no, I'm not promiscuous. When I was younger, I used to have like so many dudes lined up. I had a roster, but now that I'm older, like I don't play that shit. But I've always had boyfriends for the most part.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
if I wasn't in a relationship, I wasn't fucking. And if I was fucking, I was getting paid. I would just say that.
I feel that. I feel like I'm all three of those. Just a relationship girl or
Yeah, you are.
money or a roster, but a very small roster.
You haven't been out of
Yeah.
a fucking
Two
relationship for
people.
5 minutes. What?
My relationships are all 5-year plus.
No, I know that, but yeah,
Well, I was with one guy.
But I was
for-
single for 2 years. I was just delusional, okay? We've talked
that's
about
right.
this.
That's right. That was funny.
That's what, so the guy that I gave my asshole virginity to. I was with him from 20. I met him when I was 17. I got with him when I was 21, and I stayed with him until I was 27. And I went back until I was 30.
Yeah, damn. It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
How old are you now?
I'll be 35 in October.
No fucking way. Wow.
Okay, 33. What up?
Yeah,
And
you
then
guys
this
look
is the
good.
babe.
It's
I'll be
good when you
30
don't do
this
heroin
month.
for 10 years. You guys look
Almost
good.
30.
Shut up. Tequila keeps me looking young.
I really do.
No, I can't believe you're 35. So that's great. I mean,
Everybody
like
says
Mila,
that.
you don't look that either. Not even close.
Well,
No,
you
you
know
look really
what?
good.
I feel like looking good is a 35-year-old woman. Like there's a common misconception that a 35-year-old woman doesn't look good. No, we look good.
Yeah, we're actually the ones that look the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't look
definitely.
like fucking this old hags. Like
I know.
I actually think
They
like
try to make us out
40.
like that though.
Yeah.
Like, calling us auntie and
Everybody's
shit. I'm
always like-
I am not a cougar. I am not a sugar mama. I am not an auntie.
no, not anywhere near it. Like, can I
Yeah,
get
like, I'm still
20
a hot
years,
babe.
bro? Chill.
I'm still a hot babe.
You're a MILF though, right? Like MILF is
Oh,
What?
That's why
Yes,
I want
you
to get
are.
bigger titties so that I can be considered a milfy.
you're what? I consider you an apex MILF.
I can play a milf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But mainstream industry wise, I'd have to go with bigger boobs to be considered a milf.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
you gotta have fucking milky jugs.
Mila, show her what a MILF looks like.
Right?
No. No.
You gotta have jugs.
Yeah, I could
No offense,
maybe.
but you're giving milf vibes. Like people will look at you and be like, "Mommy," like grown men, "Mommy," and want to like lay on your chest.
Yeah, I feel like I get that at the club too. They just want to suck my nipples.
I like sucking titty, and sometimes I'll get self-conscious and be like, this, like, I can see how this is a little fucking weird sometimes.
Y'all got my
I mean, I'm
issues.
still good with it,
and We're
but-
here to help.
I like it.
That's like
I
sucking
can
titty.
actually come from having my nipples
I was
sucked.
just saying I'm
Really?
so good at it. So
You
yeah.
lucky. I knew this one girl that I worked with, and like if you like rubbed her nipples, she would like come. It was so crazy.
Just rubbing it. I need.
Yeah,
You gotta,
like, I was
bite it.
jealous.
Do
Unless she was faking it.
Do you remember the
She could have been
that
actually
lady
for
at
the
Cheeto
customers.
that she could come just looking at her man?
Oh, like
Shut
her man
the fuck
fucking?
up.
No, don't you remember in the pool she'd just be looking at her man doing something that would turn her on and she could come in the pool.
That would terrify
No,
me.
I don't
I'd be
remember
like,
that.
get
But
the
now,
fuck away from me.
I
It's
come
our favorite
easy.
couple.
I've came in my
Oh,
sleep
really?
before.
She
In
like
your what?
told us multiple
My
times.
sleep.
that's funny. You can come. Oh, I've come
yeah.
in my
I had an
sleep, dude.
orgasm in my
Oh, in your
before.
sleep.
And tell me why.
Okay.
Doesn't it feel fucking amazing? Like, I
Yeah.
feel like it's the best come ever.
Orgasm. My best friend. I was at my best friend's house and like she was up watching like Real Housewives because she couldn't sleep or some shit, and she's like waking me up like, you over here, hey.
She's like, you.
Like, wait, what? She was like, yeah. And I was like, wait, what? She was like, yeah. And I was like, oh,
Holy
my bad.
shit.
She has
Like,
literally
yeah,
woke up to me humping her leg before.
Yeah.
Like,
sorry.
she be groping me in her sleep.
I can't help it, dude. I'm so used to sleeping next to like a partner that anytime I sleep next to her, I'm like damn near molesting her in her sleep, the poor thing.
It's okay.
Are you guys like besties?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. How many years? Y'all both say yeah at the same time.
Oh my God. It
Gosh.
feels like it's been so long, but I feel like it hasn't been that long. Right?
At least maybe
It's been at least 3 years.
It's been at least 5.
Yeah, since like
Probably a little
but
more
5
than
years
that.
in stripper time, I feel like is like
Well,
10
I've been
years.
a stripper for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
But-
Okay.
Since
So you
before
guys met
COVID,
at the
I
strip-
think.
I'm interviewing them. You guys met at the strip club.
Yes. And then it's like the only person that I've like hung out with and became friends with that like didn't fucking turn out to be a psychopath, you know? Just like was a solid person. Not that
Yeah.
all these bitches are psychopaths,
Thank you.
but I've had a lot
You
of bad
can't trust girls in the
experiences
strip club.
with
They're-
being,
no,
They're not cool.
yeah,
They're
no,
not nice.
I've had some interesting experiences, so
you and I both.
yeah.
But we still stick together.
That's why we try and tell
And I
these girls
literally
like,
would have like girls shadow me, like
yeah.
you would see like a guy talking to like me, and I guess because I'm black or whatever, like, and she'd come and sit at the table and like wait for me to walk away, like.
And that's so weird. Like girls just
Weird.
following you around. They think
Yeah.
that they're being, I don't know if they know that they're being rude, but
They
it's
are
fucking
being rude, and
rude.
it's like, but the thing is, like, I don't react. I just tell the security guards to get on her and tell her to stay away from me because I know if I react and I gotta punch her in her face,
Right.
and I'm like fired. But I've been at the club that I was at longer anyway,
Right.
so it's just like if you want to have this battle, like I'll just go the professional route. 'cause I
Same,
have more
same.
to lose.
Yeah,
I'm so quick to talk to the manager.
Oh yeah, we're definitely.
Because I'm not gonna fight anybody.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I
not
think they've
fighting
heard me
anybody.
yelling like 2 times and came like running.
Both of us.
And they're like, Mila, upstairs. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, they'll just be like, "What's going on?" Okay, and then they'll like take me away or like, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Listen, you need to tell her to stay away from me." Real life, she's like stepping on my toes, and if I gotta say something, it's not gonna be pretty.
Right.
And then like the same girls like in the locker room talking about how people be stepping on people's toes, and I'm like eating house mom's food. I said, I laughed so hard and like walked off. I just walked off. I was just like, "Did you the last person that should even be talking?" Like, you
It can be such an interesting place to work, especially other places like out of town and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, girls be talking shit. Harley's
I like
always saying
her.
girls be trying to fight her, and I'm like,
I had girls trying to fight me in Florida.
fucking why?
yeah, in Florida for sure.
Yeah, I was
Right.
like one of like the only blonde white girls there that didn't like me.
Well, you're giving Barbie vibes, so I
They
can
were like,
imagine.
get the fuck out of here! It's taking our
Well,
money.
yeah, because I took a few of the regulars there, like big money spenders, and I'm like, get the fuck out of my club. I was like, I'm here just to make money.
Look, I'm
And
just
I
gonna
was-
be here
I
for
was a
2
baby
weeks.
stripper.
Calm
She's like,
down.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, just apologizing, just a baby stripper not knowing anything.
Oh
Now
my God.
I'd be like, ha, that's Cupid, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Like, I'm sorry,
I
not
miss the
sorry.
club.
right, I'm like I'll let you join me. You don't got to be a bitch. We're all here to
And
do the
that's the
same
thing.
thing.
I'm always welcoming to other dancers. I'm like, get this bag with me.
Yeah,
but they
exactly.
selfish. They be trying to get the whole bag, and it's like you don't even have the. First of all, your attitudes stink of dank. They don't even want you over here. And
Right.
They will let you over here if I tell you to come over here. Like, but realistically, like a lot of the girls, they walk around, especially the girls with surgery, and I hate to bring it up. Because I have absolutely nothing against it. And I love the bimbo look. And I love
Right.
girls that find their confidence when they get it done and it looks good. And they're just like, I'm that bitch. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
But like, I don't care if you got $30,000 worth of body done. You don't walk up to a man
That's so
without
much
having
money.
a conversation with him and ask him for money because you have a $30,000 body. and you ain't even showed it to him yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Ask him how his day was going.
And like with my experience in dancing too, like how you were talking about being authentic. That's how I make my money too, is just being like authentic and everything. I can't do that fake little, oh baby, let's give me your money. Like, no, I have to talk to him like a normal person. That's what they like.
Let's go to VIP. Let's go to VIP. And it's like, girl, he ain't even bought a drink yet.
Right.
Oh my God,
Sit down,
vultures. We love vultures. That's what we call them here, just vultures. But I'm gonna definitely ask to go to VIP, but I usually definitely build up a rapport first.
Yeah, unless
Unless I'm in a mood that night and I don't really feel like
if it's the end of the
talking
night,
to anybody,
you know, it's like you're like, I need
then
this
I'll just
right
be quick.
where I'm going. Like, yeah. But I mean, like for the most part, like I'm talking about when they first come into the club, these girls are doing that. Like
Like very
will
entitled.
Yeah, like I'm like, hey, how's it going? I introduce myself. Where you from? You know, and then if they like your personality, they'll ask you to stay. But I'm the type of person like I don't even gotta shake ass. I've been paid to sit and drink with people, to sit and conversate with people.
Yep.
I've been paid to go away. Here, take it, come back later. Like,
Yep.
I love getting paid to sit and talk, and I feel like sometimes other dancers like watch you and they think you're like not making money as if it's their business, but it's like if I'm sitting somewhere for 2 hours, trust and believe there's money in my pockets.
I tell the guy,
Like,
I tell him, I said, if you don't want them flocking to you when I get up and walk away, slide it to me so they don't see it. And they'll slide me $100 bill. And I'll be like, all right, cool.
Oh, yeah, that's smart. You're right, because actually when girls don't see guys get dances, they do not be going up to them.
Alone.
That's
exactly.
so funny.
So if they're not spending money, they're not going to approach them. I'm just a dumb bitch who's sitting there green talking.
Yep.
$200.
And that's exactly what bitches be thinking
I
too.
haven't even gone to VIP yet. So if he's spending that on the floor, what do you think he's going to spend in VIP?
Right. Exactly.
But even if I see a guy, it looks like he's not spending money, I'll still take that risk and go sit with them. And I end up going to VIP like half the time. So.
I know that's like what would be like good advice is like still go to him secretly, like definitely still go up. But I feel like we get jaded along the way sometimes too. I know I do. I'll like look around and be like, fuck all these people. And then bitches will go upstairs and I'll be like, God damn it. Probably should have said hi.
I gotta know what's for you. Like if a guy locks eyes with me, I'm like, oh, I got you.
Yep.
You're like, you made that eye contact.
As I see you looking, I'm like, I will turn around, like I will in the hills and be like, hey, oh yeah, hi, I saw you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kelly. How are you?
Oh my God. I bet you're like the best stripper. I want to see you dance sometime.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing a couple of shows. I would love for you guys to come, but you're not over here. But if you guys come to my side of town, I will give you the information. I have one August 23rd in LA, downtown LA at the new Snoop Dogg Players Club.
Oh my God, really?
This month, at the end of this month, because again, I'm nominated for the Urban X Awards.
Yeah,
so
that's dope as
I'm
fuck.
featuring for that. So if you guys want to come out for that, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, I will be doing I'll be doing 4 shows at the Hustler Club in Las Vegas. October 17th.
We should go.
Oh, the Hustler Club one I can for sure make. And I guess I'll be in DC, but that's sweet.
End of August is my 30th.
What is for your show? What do you do? Like I might have missed it because I was doing production
is it like a feature? Like you're a feature at a strip club?
Dancing, yeah, I just dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Nothing crazy. I don't think I can do anything too crazy on the stages, but I plan to like having this like amazing outfits and putting together routine.
You're gonna kill it.
The rodeo is gonna be in town, and it's my birthday month.
And I feel like in between sets, you'll probably just be in VIP. Usually, because anytime I worked at a strip club where they do like porn star features, like those girls, once they're off stage, they're just in VIP the rest of the time. Yeah,
they're gonna put me in the VIP room probably with like champagne or so. Like I said, it's my birthday, so basically featuring and celebrating my
happy almost birthday.
So I'm just like,
that's an amazing way to bring it in.
Yeah,
hell yeah,
Melanie.
Working on going to Turks and Caicos. If anybody wants to donate, the fans that are watching, I want to put together like a 24-hour live stream on the island with some girls and a photographer. We go, we make content, we're sexy, we're running around, and like the fans are able to actually interact and watch on like live OnlyFans.
That's amazing.
So I'm if you guys want to fund that, if you want to buy tickets to watch,
How do they
you get
donate?
Buy the
content,
tickets.
pictures, videos, everything. I will send it to you for not the free, but for the package deal that you purchase.
That's gonna be dope. And I'm gonna put all of her links too in the episode description
Okay.
when I post it, you guys. So you'll be able to find all of her things.
And please come
Trust.
turn up with me because I be having a ball.
Hell
For
yeah.
real. I'm like, I wanna go, dude. That
You have
sounds
a
fun.
great vibe. Like you're making me think that that's like the next thing in porn is like how to be yourself more. Like, just videos in general, just for like everyone to do that, to actually know who the performers are. What do you have like,
Yeah.
like you seem to me like someone who might have ambitious goals within porn. And I don't know if you do, but I mean, is there something that you want to do creatively or professionally like that?
There are several things that I would like to do. I am actually working behind the scenes with a company, a really big company right now as a
Ooh.
PA. So I've been doing a lot of camera work behind the scenes, doing like behind the scenes camera, like actually filming
Yeah.
like the sex stuff too, to where they
Mhm.
can actually use some of those different angles and stuff. So really,
No wonder.
I'm working on getting my director's credit, and I really
So
want
cool.
to have like all Black community of like agents,
Yes.
agency, a production company, and a model house.
Yes.
And
Dope.
kind of help some of the younger girls that are coming into the industry, because I think a lot of them end up with like suitcase pimps.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah.
What?
Like
So
a yeah,
they
like
get like these guys that are like, oh, I can help you make money online, run you
agent.
on your OnlyFans, we make content, and they like fuck them and like take all their content. Then I've heard horror stories, and I didn't deal with it, but I did. I was just too smart to go for it. But
Right.
I definitely got in a situation with a guy who thought that we were going to go that way, and he's the one who actually trained my asshole.
Oh really?
Okay.
Yeah, I started working with the Dom, and he was like infatuated with booty holes.
Oh, okay.
And he was the one that was like, "Oh, you just prolonged your career as an anal queen. You could have been doing anal, and you like." And I was like, "All right, well, we can shoot content, and you can stretch my asshole out for me, and teach me how to train and all that stuff." And then he was like, "All right, bet." So that was like their arrangement during the pandemic, and that's how I actually literally, like, I was already into anal,
Yeah.
and then I wanted to become like an anal queen, so I trained my asshole so that I would be prepared to do anal. And then like 1 year, I was like, I'm doing all anal. I said, don't book me for anything else. I just want all
Wow.
anal. My scenes, and I did anal all year.
That's amazing.
And I don't think I did like any vag scenes at all.
Wow.
I think I did like all anal.
Why?
I know that
Like
felt
why
good.
though?
Because I feel like my vagina, I want to preserve it for if I ever decide to get married and have kids. Like, I can't just like not have a coochie left. You know how
That reminds me of the
girls
girl
don't
with
have a
2
uterus
vaginas.
anymore?
It's yeah.
She
I'm
was
in love
his
with
one
you now.
vagina
I think that's
hole.
great.
God forgive me, because I'm not trying to be funny, but literally, like, I know so many girls who have gotten cervical cancer, their uterus is gone, like they can't have children, and for them, porn is the end game for them. Like,
Yeah.
I feel so bad for them. I just don't want to be in that position. I don't.
That
When
happened
I
from too much
am
sex?
pregnant and married with kids, I want to be directing porn behind the scenes and making
Yeah.
money.
I
don't
fucking
wanna
knew
be-
it.
Like, if anything, okay, yeah, I'll get in front if I need to. Maybe a model canceled or something. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I can still, I still look good, but like, do I have to? Absolutely not. All the shit that I'm shooting right now, I should be able to walk away from this shit and still upload 1 or 2 videos a week per month and make money off of it,
Yeah.
and go be able to travel the world and have a family. That's
Yeah.
the end goal for me.
That's awesome.
Like,
It would be
but I know
nice if you could
people
get
don't think like
residuals.
that.
Yeah.
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 Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the fuck out of America.
Yes, fucking A.
So
Get
do
me
you,
out of here.
just I've been curious
That's
about
dope.
this industry wide too. Like why do women not just control porn by now? You know what I mean? Just because you guys are the A side, is it changing though? Like, I mean, have you seen it change in that direction?
He won't allow us to. That's why. No, but there are a lot of women who actually produce behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And it is more so because the politics of it is like there's still old money running porn. I
Okay.
can't get too deep into it on the podcast.
I get
obviously.
it. Yeah.
Right.
But
Interesting, though.
there are, people who have been funding this industry for years, and they make so much money off of us, they're never going to back out. They're going to literally have to like die off
I would just feel like
I feel like, and they
just
will.
like in the United States, like
Yeah.
you know, like once all the old people are gone, like
Yeah.
maybe there'll be some change. But until then, I noticed a lot of girls are focusing more on their OnlyFans and creating their own content and going that avenue. I've noticed even the girls like me who have been sucking dick for years and working with this catalog for years now, like you don't even have to be doing any of that. There are girls who are making buku money who fucking suck on cucumbers and bananas and shit. They never
Yeah.
actually suck a real dick. Like
Yeah, or
Like,
just fucking
like,
like dildos. Yeah, for real.
yeah,
Or
like
the-
you know,
yeah.
it's just like they're not actively in the porn industry, but they're making so much money off porn.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then here comes the big companies where they're like, oh, well, she has a lot of followers. Let's see if we can pay her to do this. And then if the girl's willing, like she might, but she's getting paid thousands of dollars because she's basically like, you got to match my OnlyFans month. I make $30,000 a month. Can you match that for a scene? Like,
right.
and it, rightfully so. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's how times have changed. It went from if you're not sucking and fucking everybody and being a nasty, disgusting slut with no boundaries, then you're useless to the industry.
Right.
And it's
They
just
punish
like,
you, right? If you didn't
they punish you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. And like, you know, so
Sounds predatory.
Are there things that you know that you get offered a lot that's a boundary for you? You know, is there any, I don't know, or like what are your boundaries if you don't mind? If it's too much, you don't have to. Yeah.
the only boundary that I really have is I don't eat men's ass on camera.
Oh,
That's a great boundary. What a boundary to have.
it makes me not like I get bummed out when I see a girl who I like doing that because it's just like, oh, it's so fucking.
Now you don't want to kiss her in the mouth, right?
Fuck yeah, and I love kissing, like you know, and I know it's a fantasy anyway, but whatever. It's still like I gotta sell myself. Yeah.
So there's that. And no offense to anybody who does it.
Right.
Again, there are things that I want to reserve for my husband in my personal life.
Yeah, for sure.
And yes, I feel like that's what you should do to your husband. Like, I'm just saying, like, you don't know what these men be out here doing.
Yeah. Not even my husband gonna get his ass ate.
I don't ever plan on necessarily drinking it, but I might allow someone to like
Pee? Are we talking about pee?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Golden shower. Golden shower.
Yeah.
I love giving golden showers. I love that.
Oh, really?
Giving, I'm too dominant.
Yeah.
That's not body food. I draw the line at saliva. I'm good with spit.
Yeah. I feel like that's where I draw my line.
No poo, no blood, no.
Please, no blood.
No pedal,
unless...
no bestiality, and that's it.
What about like the like on my other whatever I've talked to other sex workers or people who do like more like camera type stuff, and I've had one where the guy wanted to do dialogue that was really out of pocket, like you know, say you're my my little cum dumpster, you know, just where it got like super fucking like beyond normal kind of.
I don't mind dirty
shit.
talk. I'm actually really good at dirty talk.
Yeah,
and I don't mind being slut shamed, like you.
Yeah.
I just don't do race play.
Yeah,
that's where I'm like, no.
Yeah,
you're not calling me the N-word. You're not none of that. We're not talking about picking cotton.
No.
Do people still want like do you get offered that?
I draw the line at that. Like racist and that type of stuff. Like it's just not my thing. It does nothing for me.
Whose thing is it? Like,
yeah.
I mean, do they have
people,
like?
You'd be surprised.
But I mean, are there porn companies who are trying to hire that kind of work?
No, but you might get a guy.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
I was just curious
there
if there's
amateur pro companies who do ask for outlandish things.
Right.
I've been invited to ghetto gaggers. Obviously, I have to decline, but
ghetto gaggers.
You know, so you know.
There's just the pure audacity of the name.
It's just, I used to share this is a long time ago, and I shared when I lived in Hollywood, and I shared a coke dealer with this woman who was in the industry, and she was like telling me how she's like, oh, you should see my work. Like, I really want you to see my work. And then I was like, well, okay, where do I see it? She goes, pissmops.com. and then it was like everything was written just like this dead-eyed piss mop is just like, it was just like crazy. But
oh my God.
Yeah. Like what people,
some of the titles are that's what I think. Crazy.
Like after you put it out and it's this good scene, because you see people
clicks, though.
Yeah, but like you see people rebrand it or repost it, whatever they want. Have you ever seen something where they titled your shit? You know, because how people will like reshare your shit as if it's theirs.
Yeah.
And then they'll like fuck with
Oh.
what it's at, like, you know, where it's
The
insulting.
caption.
Yeah, the caption or the title.
Yeah.
I didn't ask that question very well, but
Those things
No, you
never really bothered me too much.
Yeah. I was excited.
I don't think that I've been on anything professional,
Yeah.
say, where they actually subjected me in that way.
Yeah.
Because I made it very clear when I got into the industry with my very first agent that I was not going to be playing that game with anyone.
Disrespected
and
in that way.
putting me in, like, more dominant roles.
You good, yeah.
That's why when I was like, up that black ass, like, that's actually a DVD cover.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I'm actually on it, and it does say up that black ass. Like, and my ass is the black ass that they was in. So it's like, I'm black.
That's
Yeah.
You know, as long as it's not disrespectful.
right.
That's what I have. That's where I draw the line when it becomes like racist and disrespectful, like openly, like blatantly, like,
Right.
you know. But like I had a homegirl who, she said she shot with somebody. He sent the files over and he was like, "Black girl," like that was the title of the folder, and it was just like, you could have just put my name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. So you know, it's annoying.
Yeah.
But I feel like as a Black woman, you face racism in any aspect in life and any career. It doesn't matter if you're doing porn or if you're working at the bank. You could be a real estate agent. You could be a top CEO in a law firm.
Yeah.
You're going to be subject to the same
You should,
kind of
No,
thing.
that's right.
you should just carry your own folder that says like pasty fuckboy or something like that and just have that all the time.
And I'm to the point where I don't even fuck white guys unless I'm getting paid.
Right. I feel like that's a really good.
That sounds so bad.
Well, let's just ruin this for me.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
I'm out.
I knew that was coming.
He said, well, that just eliminates me.
he was in the running.
Let me elaborate. Can I elaborate before you?
You can't
take
even let
yourself
me
out
just
of the
fucking
game?
lie to myself about it.
No, that's real as fuck though. I feel like most of us say that actually.
Give me my reparations. No, I'm just kidding.
No, for real.
I was gonna
No,
pay
but
you in
here's the thing.
sex.
I do
Oh my God.
so much
No.
interracial porn. It's so much. I have so much interracial porn now that when I go to shoot, I want to make sure that I have something for other people too.
Yeah.
And if you can get all of my stuff from these companies that's interracial and tube sites that's interracial, I think it's only fair that you are able to come to my website and get Black on Black porn where you're not going to be able to get it anywhere else, because that also opens up a whole genre for me, because there are people who are obsessed with BBC.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says. And a lot of them be white. They be like, gonna see me take
Yep.
something on Black.
Oh, they
So
love
it's
it.
like, listen, I know I do a lot of interracial, but if you subscribe to my websites or if you go to my Pornhub accounts or any of my fan sites, you will see that about 95% of the people that I fuck are Black.
Yeah. Good. Me too.
Agree. But like, you know,
No, I feel
so
that.
like when some guys hit me up and they're like, "Oh, let's work," I'm like, if you're not like a huge star,
Yeah,
like,
then it's like really
point in
why.
me going interracial with you, because it's not that I don't want to fuck you. It's just that I have so much interracial porn already.
Right.
But I do try to keep, you know, sprinkle some salt in there.
Yeah. Just like a
You know
little
what I
bit.
mean? Yeah,
Salt.
you know,
Sprinkles.
A little bit.
I'm not opposed to it. you
Yeah.
know. I like all penis. There's no, as long as they're big. Me, I'll take an average. I'll take an average penis. If he got that good flow, you know.
If you know what he
straight
doing.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm back in the game.
I do love it. You're so funny. Okay. All right. Well, we got to wrap up here, but thank you so much for coming on.
It was fun.
This
Thank
was
you for having
amazing.
me.
Yeah,
thank
thank you for
you.
coming. Is there any so where should people find you like right away? And then of course I'm gonna put it all in the description, but
Yeah, of
Where you
course.
gonna
So you guys check me out at the Cali Caliente. That's at the Cali Caliente on social media, every platform, all one word.
Yeah.
And then if you want to check out my actual fan sites, my OnlyFans, you're gonna go ahead and search the Cali Caliente. Actually, it's thecaliCaliente.com. So you can just type that into your search bar and it's gonna pop right up to my OnlyFans. And then if you want to get me trending on Pornhub, You can go on Pornhub and go on the search bar and type Cali Caliente, and all of my stuff will pop up there as well. I get paid click per pay, so if you guys go check me out on Pornhub and none of the other tube sites, all of that money goes to me, and I highly appreciate the support. So make sure you guys tap in. That's at the Cali Caliente, TheCaliCaliente, and that's on every platform.
Amazing. That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you
guys.
very much. You're great. Thank you.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
That was super fun.
Okay, yeah, that was good. All right. Woo!
Oh, my ears were hurting. I forgot to take my earrings out.
I know. I was
I don't know what time it's getting late. And my friend Emily has to go.
You want to have to run this.
I was like, no, girl, have it physically. So
NBC. No relation to NBC.